Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading and we'll see what is coming in for you this week. I am using my Mythic Tarot cards. Yep. Okay. Here we have it. It's all kind of come out all at once. But we have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Wands. And at the base, we've got the Eight of Cups. Okay. You are really working on bringing about something that is going to rebuild a situation that was disappointing in a way. It's like you're slaying some mythical beasts here with the Knight of Wands. So you're putting in a lot of work. This could be even related to your work. So there's some belief systems that you're letting go of and going like I'm rebuilding. So some of you, the Two of Pentacles can be about working with learning new skills. Quite literally, you might find yourself learning new skills this week. And it's like, if I'm going to do this, I want to be able to love it. I want to feel strong in it. I want to feel empowered in it. And I want to feel like it's something of value. So I feel like there's a bit of a rational weighing up of it with the King of Swords. It's kind of like a little bit of like, yeah, I don't want to feel like this is hopeless where I'm at. I want to feel like this is going to be worth my while. And so it's kind of a case of whatever this is representing in your life, it's like you're putting in the work that's necessary to make it a really delicious soup. It's kind of, they're showing me you're putting all the ingredients in, quite literally, and it's going to make it this really, really delicious soup. So it's like I'll sprinkle a little bit of work, I'll sprinkle a little bit of strategy planning. I need to think about this and be really rational and kind of weigh some things up. I'll sprinkle a little bit of adventure and let's slay some mythical beasts while we're there. I'll sprinkle something really practical in with the Two of Pentacles. You know, I do need skills and I do need resources for this. I also need the emotional side of it with the Seven of Cups. I'm praying, this is Psyche praying to Aphrodite, the goddess of love, please bring my love back. Please help me feel what I need to feel, what I want to feel again. So it's like I want to feel good about this. And the Three of Wands, this is the king giving Jason a crown. And so it's about, receiving something really valuable, actually. So it really is like you are realizing perhaps that there is that it's finding the value in a situation here, maybe connecting to your own personal value. So you're feeling valued in a situation, because we've got Eight of Cups there, which is the Seven of Cups is Psyche's praying to Aphrodite, the goddess of love, saying, I've lost my love, I've lost my feeling or how I'm feeling, and I want it back. I want that feeling back. And Aphrodite says, well, the only way to get that back is to go into the underworld and get me one of the seeds of Persephone's pomegranate that she's the queen of the underworld is holding. And so Psyche in the Eight of Cups is going in the journey down into the underworld, going, well, no one returns from the underworld. It feels like a hopeless lost cause, but if that's the only way, that's the only way. And so it's kind of like this resignation almost energy that feels like I'm just going to do what I have to do to get the result, even though I'm not necessarily certain that it's going to work. It's like I'm just doing what I have to do this week kind of thing to kind of make it all work, to get it all happening, because you've got all the different elements here. You've got every single element. You've got Pentacles, element, the swords, the fire, you've got the earth, you've got the water, the cups as well. So you've got pretty much, you've got it all. It's like going to be quite a balancing act. Like there's a lot on your plate here with all of this, and it's like a juggling act quite literally. And it's like, I want to, even though you kind of building things and making things and creating things and using your skills and your abilities here, there is this sense that you don't want this to be a lost cause or a hopeless cause. So whatever this thing is that you're working on here in your life, I mean, it could be a relationship, but it could also be something that you kind of working on in relationship to your work or your career, or something that you bring in around that. So I just feel like it's this energy of I will cover all bases. I've got all the elements covered, and I will do what it takes. And so that's there's this really empowering determination that comes in around it Taurus. So let's see. I do feel like you are going to be like, you know, have a lot on your plate with this. Absolutely. So let's see. Let's pull. You want it to be a fulfilling journey as well. So that's the thing. You might be having like a kind of like a, have I said yes to too many things here? And is it that too many chefs spoil the broth, spoil the soup? Am I doing too many things that I can't fully enjoy one of them? You know, I can't feel like I'm enjoying them because I've just got too much. That can be something that can come through with it as well. So it may require a little bit of prioritizing in a way that comes in with it. Ooh, you've got the artists though. Wow. Okay, as your higher guide coming in, this is the guidance, the higher message with the artists. You know, the artist is very creative for a start. Whatever it is that you're creating here, like I said, you're creating this beautiful soup and it's like you're throwing everything into it. It's going to be delicious. So you got a little bit of this, little bit of that, throw it all in. Hopefully it's going to be really like beautiful. And rich kind of energy. But the artist has got a blank canvas. It's all about what is it that you're creating here, because you don't want to, it needs to feel good. It needs to feel fulfilling. It needs to feel like, you know, you're in control of it. And so the artist is very much like you're manifesting something in your world at this moment in time. Yes, you might be at the, you know, working hard and there's lots of new things beginning with it. It feels like it's at a whole heap of different stages here. That's the thing. You know, you might have multiple things on the go happening with this. But the artist is like saying, think of the bigger picture, quite literally. Think of the bigger picture. What is it? What's the landscape that you're painting in your world at this moment in time? What's the picture that you're creating? What do you want your world to look like? And is it worth it with all the things that you've taken on? Or maybe you're thinking, yes, it is. It's worth it and I will do what I need. So what it takes, but it's saying keep that original vision here of the artist so that when you are putting in the hard work that, you know, you've got this to inspire you. Like, this is what I'm working towards. So, yeah, and you can manifest it, absolutely. So, yeah, it looks like you've got a lot on your plate and you're managing. It's all about managing and a bit of a balancing act with all of this, but to really kind of try and be inspired, keep that vision and understand that you can bring all the different elements together into something that it can be really amazing, that like whatever the artist is creating at this moment in time. So, yeah, that's your reading, Taurus. And speaking of creating something, I created my own new Patreon community. So that's all happening. It's all very new and very excited about it because I'm seeing it as like a second channel that I can put a whole heap of extra content in, premium content, things like meditations, tutorials, how to work with energy. There's a whole heap of, you know, things that I do in my work that I can kind of teach and pass on and help people. I'm seeing it as like a toolkit for people to be able to use and work with their own energies and situations that arise and what's happening with the planets and what's happening with your soul evolution journey. So if you've just kind of got this information, knowledge, and perhaps a few techniques and things that you can be using here, it's something that we can like, you know, work through what's going on. So there is, you know, like tutorials, there will be astrology updates, there will be access to all the extended readings for the monthly readings. There will be, I've got to try and remember everything, Taurus. There's, discounts on personal readings, plus also access to exclusive personal readings. And if you sign up in the first 2 weeks, which is now, you receive a free 10-minute reading from me. So that's pretty exciting. So if you're interested, the link is for the Patreon community is in the description box below. But yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Taurus. That lets YouTube know that you support the channel, helps with the growth of the channel. I really appreciate it, and take care.